Here we go, Darrian Hayes, Sipho, and Nkosi. Battle of two guys that have been in the AKA cage before. Been 10 months since we've seen Darrian Hayes, been 4 months since we've seen Sipho and Nkosi, and Nkosi immediately gets those underhooks, puts Hayes up against the fence here. We saw Darrian in his first fight, though, very strong. This is a strong young man. Sipho will have his hands full with that. Sipho, a couple of underhooks, looking for a trip here, working all his way around to the back. Job by Hayes, but now Sipho and Nkosi trying to take the back, was looking for the neck. Good job by Darrian Hayes to get a hold of that wrist. Now Hayes will put Nkosi up against that fence and try and scrape him off here somehow. Sipho, we saw this in all of his fights. He is just, he's unique, right? He'll try and get you from different angles. Just a very different fighter out there at times.
And arguably the most unique nickname in all of MMA, the Marauding Mongoose, Sipho Nkosi.
Gotta love it. Darrian Hayes has a hold of that neck here. Nkosi shot for a takedown. Hayes stuffs it, and he's got the neck now of Sipho.
And these are very, very lean physical specimens at 125. Both athletes in great shape, good transitions. And now you see Darrian Hayes, the icon, got his opponent up against the cage. Sipho doing a good job walking away from the cage, but he's got to get lower. Doing a good job is Darrian Hayes, keeping that grip, staying on the vertical base here. Now Darrian's going to bring Sipho right back into his corner by head coach Alan Gray, the AKA professional featherweight champion David the Boss Bosnick in his corner as well.
Maybe the baddest man in the building, honestly.
The Boss is a bad, bad man. Now you see Darrian Hayes. He was looking for that single leg, so poised under pressure, looking up, talking with his coaches, listening to the game plan. Sipho's got that front chancery-style headlock. Darrian Hayes going to get away from that. What a snatch right there. Down goes the Mongoose in quick fashion.
Big slam to the mat there. Now trying to pass that guard. Got one leg over. See if he can slip the other one.
Darrian Hayes staying very, very aggressive on the top right there.
And we saw this from Hayes in the fight against Han Hee Kim that went the distance. I mean, it was back and forth the entire time.
Boy, is that a great battle or what?
And every time we've seen Han Hee Kim, he's been exciting. Same thing can be said for Darrian Hayes. Right now, it's Hayes working on the back of Nkosi as he's got him up against the fence there.
So now Nkosi with his back up against the cage. Darrian just leaning on him right there, looking for another takedown attempt. Is the icon. Once again, going to snatch that left leg of Nkosi. Nkosi doing a good job opening up his base, dropping his posterior a little bit, trying to avoid the takedown there. Looking for a sweep is Darrian. There's our 10-second clapper. First round almost in the books here from Sam's Town Casino in Shreveport, Louisiana, AKA 24. And Darrian Hayes lands with a couple left hands right there.
Yeah, a couple nice lefts land on the money right there as we finish up this first round. A couple of takedowns for Darrian Hayes. And there was a moment, though, it looked like Nkosi had some momentum. He was looking for some submissions. Fortunately for Darrian Hayes, able to slip out of them and then really kind of take control in that final minute of the round. Now in the corner of Darrian Hayes, you got Bosnick and Gray right there in his ear.
Alan Gray, great coach, promoter, fighter, gym owner. He has been in this sport here in the state of Louisiana for a long, long time and has passed on so much great knowledge to so many young fighters, all in that Alexandria region. Hats off to Alan Gray.
One of the guys that's helped build MMA in the area, truly.
You're absolutely right.
Well, he's
many years ago gave me an opportunity when he had his promotion, Global Fighting Alliance. I was the announcer for him for quite a few years. Nothing but love for Alan Gray.
Gotta love it. Well, it's no love inside the cage as we start the second round here between Nkosi and Hayes.
Darrian Hayes lands that left. Nkosi trying to catch the kick if Hayes can't do it. Swings wild. Nkosi swinging the hands, but I mean, he's not even close to connecting.
He's letting them go, but they're a little bit too wild. Nowhere near the mark so far. Both fighters back to their feet.
Yeah, you might need to go back to the range and kind of sight that thing in a little better because the bullets aren't hitting right now.
Yeah, there you saw another big swing over the top. comes up with nothing but air.
It seemed like you alluded to earlier, so like you can feel your opponent wilt. Well, no wilting out of Sipho, but you can see the confidence in Darrian Hayes growing in this second round.
No doubt about it. You can see it right there as now Nkosi on his back with Hayes on top.
Man, who is that handsome devil in the tuxedo right there? My goodness. Ladies, put your singles up. It ain't that kind of party. Man, we having a good time here at AKA 24, Tyler.
I have a good time every time I'm around you, Dynamite.
So once again, the icon on top right here. They're fighting up against the cage right in front of us. Not a whole lot Nkosi can do here. Again, he's trying to shrimp up and protect his body from too much damage. Darrian Hayes in very, very close range of his corners, able to get great instruction from Alan Gray over there.
You can hear we can hear Coach Gray saying, sit on those legs and start letting that left hand go.
And you see the icon working for it right now. Nkosi far, far, far away from home. His corner all the way on the other side of the cage. So not a lot of help to him right now. He's going to have to work his way out of this one on his own. Minute and a half left to go in round number 2.
Minute and a half left to go, but it's Darrian Hayes picking up steam.
And look, when you're in there on the bottom like that, another fighter on top, that minute and a half seems like an eternity. Not a whole lot of damage being done by either fighter, especially not Darrian being on top right now. Just kind of, I guess he's content with controlling the pace. Now you saw him slip in a little left right there.
Yeah, he got a couple of rights that landed a moment ago, but for the most part, Sipho's doing a good job, but he's hurt. I think Sipho might have caught one right there.
Yeah, you saw Hayes starting to posture up, really rain down some destruction here. And here it comes.
That's the problem.
Big right hands. Just putting the old soup bone on him right now is Darrian Hayes.
Sipho weathering the storm so far. He's got 40 more seconds. Darrian Hayes starting to land some big shots from up top. Sipho grabs a hold of those arms. Kind of just holding on for dear life right now. Got the guard closed.
Well, it's such a tough position to be in. There's not a lot you can do with one mistake, and this is what's going to happen. You're going to start eating those punches.
Yeah, trying to push him away, but it's Darrian Hayes landing some shots now as he postures up.
Yeah, Sipho Nkosi, a great young fighter, very energetic young man, a pleasure to be around, but still got some work to do in growing his mixed martial arts career thus far.
And you know what, that same can be said for all of these kids, right?
Exactly.
I don't want to call them kids, excuse me.
That statement was not meant in any detrimental way.
Back. These young men, these young warriors out there, but that's what this is about, right? That's what AK is about, giving you the best talent in the area and helping them learn themselves, helping them grow, and that's what we have going on around here, and I really enjoy seeing it. We continue to produce great fights, card after card, and we continue to see these fighters grow, and that's what's been fun for me. Darrian Hayes looks better than the first time we saw him 10 months ago, and you're seeing him build momentum here as we move into this third round.
Oh, absolutely. That's the whole reason we have the amateur ranks, is for these fighters to grow and improve their skill set.
Really good second round from Darrian Hayes. That's it. Bam, bam. Going to stop it here. Darrian Hayes has got the finish.
Nkosi unable to answer the bell.
Yeah, into round 2 Nkosi. I told you there was a shot right over here that really hurt Nkosi. I thought the fight was going to be stopped just then at about 37 seconds left. You'll have to go back and watch it. There was a shot that hurt Nkosi, and around 37 to 40 seconds, I thought they might get stopped. Bam Bam let it roll. Nkosi weathered the storm, but unable to answer the bell here for the third round. And Darrian Hayes, a finish at the end of round number 2 as he will pick up his second win inside the cage. Tough one for Sipho. You can see this big shot starting. I want to say it might have been that left hand right there. There's going to be a moment. You can see him wincing, man. And he's hurt. He's trying to cover up. There's no doubt about it. He's hurt. I thought the fight was going to be stopped right there. Let it continue to go. It was a good job by Nkosi after that to not really take any big shots. But in the end, it's Darrian Hayes.
Ladies and gentlemen, our referee, Basil Bam Bam Maju, has called a stoppage to the action after 2 rounds. Ladies and gentlemen, declaring your winner, the icon, Darrian Hayes.
Last time we saw Darrian Hayes, he had a war with Han Hee Kim. This time, he is the war, and he wins the victory, the battle over Sipho Nkosi. Sipho will unfortunately fall to 0-3 now as an amateur, and moving to 2-1 is Darrian Hayes.